Hey, great to have you back. Today, we're heading up north to one of Luxembourg's most stunning regions, the Ösling. Get ready for epic views, peaceful nature, and some seriously impressive medieval castles. Our journey starts in Esch-sur-Sûre, a small, picturesque village nestled below the ruins of an old castle. The castle of Esch-sur-Sûre, or Bourg Esch-sur-Sûre, is a hilltop fortress overlooking the village with origins dating all the way back to the 10th century. Today, it stands as an impressive ruin rich in history. The rock on which the castle was built was acquired in the year 927 by a man named Meganold. Before that, it belonged to the Abbey of Stavelot. Not much is known about this early period, but we do know that Meganold's descendants, Gottfried and Heinrich, left the castle to join the First Crusade between 1096 and 1099. By the 14th century, the castle passed out of family ownership and was divided among three noble families of the region: Brandenburg, Kronenberg, and Falkenstein. Right along the Sûre River in northern Luxembourg's Ösling region, also known as the Luxembourg Ardennes. Just west of the village lies the Upper Sûre Lake, a stunning reservoir fed by the river itself. Both the lake and the surrounding area are part of the Upper Sûre Nature Park, a popular destination for tourists and swimmers alike. The landscape around Esch-sur-Sûre is defined by rolling forested hills shaped by ancient rock formations like slate and quartzite. Towering slate cliffs are a signature feature here, often stacked dramatically through powerful geological shifts over time. In Esch-sur-Sûre, you'll find plenty of great spots to grab a bite and recharge. And with its charming atmosphere, this beautiful little village is the perfect place to slow down, relax, and enjoy a peaceful stroll along the river. Just west of Esch-sur-Sûre, the reservoir winds its way through the landscape, carving a path through untouched nature. Rolling hills dominate the scenery, surrounded by lush green meadows and dense dark oak and fir forests. In the summer, the lake becomes a hotspot, with several swimming areas that draw plenty of visitors. Some even require reservations due to high demand. One spot that really stands out is the well-known Romwest Beach near Bourscheid. This region is an absolute paradise for motorcycle riders, with winding roads and incredible scenery at every turn. But ride smart. Every year there are tragic accidents here, often because the narrow roads are underestimated. The bridge known as Misersbrück, often translated as the Bridge of Misery, is surrounded by local legends telling stories of hardships and misfortunes that are said to have befallen the people of this region. However, the true origin of the name remains unclear to this day. Scene change. About 14 miles east of Misersbrück, we arrive at a truly unique place, Turlbach Castle. This castle-like structure wasn't built in the Middle Ages, but much later, between the 1970s and the early 2000s, growing piece by piece over decades. It all started back in 1964, when Paul Gilson, a local municipal secretary, received permission to build a small wooden weekend chalet and restore a nearby pond, creating small islands where the house stood. But in 1973, the wooden house was completely destroyed by fire. Instead of giving up, Gilson began building something entirely new. A dream project he continued to expand in his spare time for years. What emerged was a remarkable, castle-like residence, complete with towers, bridges, decorative battlements, and even mock defensive features, all surrounded by a landscaped park with fountains and sculptures, designed in a neoclassical style. Once a year, Gilson even hosted a large celebration here at his castle. After his passing in 2007, the estate was eventually sold in 2020, and in 2022, the site was officially designated as a National Cultural Heritage Monument. After a 20-minute drive through Eschdorf and Heiderscheid, we arrive in Bourscheid, and once again, history takes center stage. Here, you'll find the impressive ruins of Bourscheid Castle, located about a mile below the village of the same name. This hilltop fortress stands on a rocky ridge, almost completely surrounded by the Sûre River, with its highest point reaching over 1,200 feet above sea level. Originally built as a refuge for the local population, the castle's strategic location quickly turned it into an important military stronghold for the Counts of Luxembourg. The first recorded mention of Bourscheid Castle dates back to the year 1095, when it was listed as the property of Bertram of Bourscheid. After being auctioned off in 1812, the castle gradually fell into ruin until the Luxembourgish state acquired it in 1972, preserving it as the historic landmark you see today. Our final stop for today takes us to Vianden, one of Luxembourg's most iconic and popular tourist destinations. Vianden is the main town of the canton of the same name, located in the northeast of the country, right along the border with Germany. The town stretches along both sides of the Aar River, which forms the natural boundary between the two countries. Interestingly, the small section of Vianden east of the river is one of the very few areas where Luxembourg extends beyond the usual river borders, with Germany creating a rare stretch of land border between the two nations. And high above the town, overlooking it all, stands the breathtaking Vianden Castle, one of the most impressive and well-preserved castles in all of Europe. Vianden Castle, also known as the Castle of Vianden, is a medieval fortress and one of the largest preserved castles west of the Rhine. The origins of the site date all the way back to a Roman fort, believed to have been built between 360 and 450 AD. Over the centuries, it evolved into the impressive structure we see today. Since becoming state property in 1977, the castle has been carefully restored and is now open to visitors year-round. While most of the restoration is complete, some work still continues even into the 21st century. In 2000, the castle also served as a filming location for the movie Shadow of the Vampire, adding a touch of cinematic history to this already remarkable landmark. The castle is divided into 4 distinct levels, each offering a glimpse into its rich history. The main level includes the armory, an archaeological crypt, both kitchen, a chapel, the Knight's Hall, a dining room, and the Grand Hall, which can hold up to 500 people. Above that, you'll find an inner courtyard connected to a defensive walkway, followed by the chapel, the Byzantine gallery, a banquet hall, and the main bedroom. And that's a wrap, my friends. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next adventure. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.